Swole Patrol, and what's up, home fries?
What is up, home fries?
We are the Swolemates. I am Jocelyn.
And I'm excited.
Oops. Here's Daniel.
Usually like on Thursdays between 2 and 7.
Tonight we're doing a reaction for...
Y'all, we know we love some home free here. We love some home free. Let me tell you something. In case y'all don't know, we from the SIP. We from dirty South, man. South Mississippi. So this is a song I grew up with. This is the Mississippi Squirrel Revival, and like I said, I grew up with this song. As soon as I saw that Home Free had decided to do this song, I was all in. These guys never cease to amaze us with their ability, their vocal harmony, their musicianship, and most of all, for me, their sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
This song right here, particularly, ought to be really in their wheelhouse for being funny. So I am absolutely stoked to see this.
Me too. But before we get started, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The link for the original video will be in the description below, along with all of our information. Check it out.
Check it out.
We'll check this out.
I can't wait.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi to visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, freeze a song. One day I happened to catch my...
Thank you for that, Home Free. We live in a day and age where that little da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you for keeping that. Just thank you.
All day long, climbing trees, freeze a song. One day I happened to catch myself a squirrel. A squirrel. I stuffed him down in an old shoebox, punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Totally nuts. So what happened next?
Totally nuts. That was good. And I was actually just thinking how much I was enjoying the bass line here, man. That it's kind of an old school, you know, doom and then walking bass lines in between. Real smooth, real nice, and this video is actually kind of fun. But their little background, totally nuts. That was great. That was great. That was great.
Got loose and went totally berserk. Totally nuts. What happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell. But the fact that something was among us was plain to see. Plain to see. As the choir sang, I surrender all. The squirrel ran up Harv Newland's coveralls. Harv leaped to his feet and said, "Something's got a hold on me." Yeah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival.
I would guarantee that 99.9% of you that see this have never been to Pascagoula. Let me just go ahead and say that line is not incorrect. It's a sleepy little town. Not a lot in Pascagoula, except a crazy squirrel.
Pascagoula, it was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Well, Harv hit the aisles, dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his Fruit of the Loom. So he fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his britches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. There he goes. All the way down to the amen pew where sat Sister Bertha better than you, who'd been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Well, you should.
First off, the background vocals are killing me with their little interjections. Secondly, whoever did this animation, for some reason it's kind of reminded me of some of the old Ren and Stimpy animation, but that little woman just looked evil.
Yeah.
Evil. Evil. The funny thing is, growing up in a church, there she is. I know that woman. I've met that woman. I have been cussed by that woman in the name of God. So help me Jesus. I have been told I was going straight to hell by that woman right there. Just saying.
Who'd been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Well, you should have seen the look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, Lord, have mercy on me. As the squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess to sins that would make a sailor blush with shame. Once was a sailor filled with shame. She told of gossip.
That was beautiful. Just a little throwback to the shanty. That was perfect. That was perfect. I'm telling you, the back. As much as I love this song, it's the background vocals. Actually, they're getting me more in this one. Their little interjections, and yeah, we caught that little throwback to the shanty. That was brilliant.
Been church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she talked about her love life, and then she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 got raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not.
Right.
Now you've heard the Bible stories, I guess, how he parted the waters for Moses to pass. All the miracles God has brought to this old world. But the one I'll remember to my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. Hallelujah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula.
That fucking George Jetson.
It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah! The day the squirrel went berserk.
It does look like Jetson's animation now. That one dude looked like he's straight from an extended.
It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah.
Y'all, that's a prime example. We say here a lot, man. We don't overanalyze music. I spent a lot of my life as a professional musician and spent a lot of my freaking life analyzing music. We don't do that here. We tend to instead focus on how certain things make us feel, because is that not the point? Well, sometimes a song doesn't have to pull at your heartstrings. It doesn't have to anger you. It doesn't have to be anything other than just a fucking good time. The original for this song was a effing good time, and Home Free has once again delivered a good time. That video was hilarious. That song again is just a good time. You can't walk away from that without a smile on your face, and I like that. Being a guy rooted in rock as much as I am, I like the angst, I like the anger, I like all that. Sometimes a song can just be fun, and that was fun. And their performance of it, I don't have to sit here and tell y'all how good they are. Y'all know. Y'all know. And what's funny is none of them during that song, you know, in other songs we get that Tim down moment, or we get Austin hitting some kind of crazy note, or Rob, or any of them, right? None of them really stood above the ensemble in that for me. They didn't have to. They recognized that this song was just a good time, and they let it fucking be a good time. Good job. Good job.
Yep, it was good. It was fun. Alright, y'all, with that, y'all know what to do. Catch y'all next time.
Peace, guys.